Alright lads, so here we are for my very first setup video of F1 2015. I thought I'd do it around Monaco since I did the career mode race yesterday. I've got a bit of pace around here and I have a decent understanding of what it takes to be fast around this track. So starting off with the hot lap and then we'll go to the setup at the end of the video. So coming into turn 1, you can take this in either second or third gear. I opt for second gear just to get better turn in through there, but third gear will give you a better exit. Coming up to the top of the hill now, and you want to shift into fourth gear, turn in very late. Remember, you got to hit this late apex, get as far to the left as you can before turning right now, and the first sector is literally done and dusted already. Down to second gear, inside front lock up there, so it cost me a little bit of time with some understeer, but going through the lows hairpin, just sometimes I don't even know if I'm going to hit the wall there sometimes, but Portier, this is taken in second gear, and you've just literally got to make this section of the track as wide as you possibly can, and that way you'll just get better exits. That's really the secret to Monaco, just making it as wide as you can. But now coming into the, almost the third sector now through the Nouvelle chicane, running out a little bit wide there on exit, delayed me on getting on the power. Now to back, shift down to fourth gear, turn in, and just try and use up as much road as you can now as you come to the final chicane. Second gear, right and then left. Cut the corner a little bit, but it didn't gain me too much time. Now sizing up Rascas, first gear, turn in late. You don't want to hit that inside wall there. Shifting up the second gear through the final corner, open the DRS, and that is a hot lap of Monaco. It will be a 1:13.633. Fairly good lap. It got me in the top 3 in the standings in terms of the leaderboards, so I was fairly happy with that. Using no assists, as I always do, and I'm going to show you all of my assists and all my settings in the pause menu here, including some of my wheel settings, which you guys have also asked for. I don't believe I've changed anything apart from the throttle linearity and the brake dead zone, I believe, because sometimes I can rest my foot on the brake pedal and I wanted to avoid that. As you can see, assists, I'm running with none. And in terms of the throttle linearity, I did that early on just to deal with the wheel spin, but I think I might change that back down to 0, so ignore that. Just look at the brake dead zone thing. That's literally the only thing I've changed on this setup. My force feedback options, they're all on the default settings as well. In case anyone's wondering, I'm using a Thrustmaster TX wheel for the Xbox One, and that's pretty much all my settings and all my options and everything that I'm running with. So now we're going to take a look at the setup, and as you'd probably come to expect, Monaco, you want to go for maximum downforce around this track. So 11.1 wings, it's slightly different to what I ran with in the career mode episode yesterday with 11.3. I just felt like now that I'm more in the groove with the track, I didn't feel like oversteer was really much of an issue, but the transmission and diff settings are set in a way that give you better power when you put the foot down. It may give you a little bit more wheel spin, but if you can deal with it, then it'll be much faster that way. The front and rear camber is set up all the way to the left to give you better cornering speed, and then obviously the toe settings are set all the way to the right to give you better steering responsiveness. The suspension is set up in a way that, I don't know, felt comfortable for me. Obviously it's not the best settings. I just tried to find the right compromise between responsiveness and just balancing the understeer and the oversteer in comparison with the mechanical grip. And then the rest of the setup is, you know, probably not concrete the best settings, but this is just what I felt was comfortable for me. So that's essentially my setup, and obviously fuel, you're going to run as low a fuel as you possibly can. But time trial, there's obviously no fuel settings, so that is pretty much my setup. As you can see on the time trial leaderboards, we are P3 on the leaderboards. Second if you count no assists, so I was fairly happy with that lap. We're a few positions in front of Fizzy Fan there, so I was fairly happy to beat him on his favourite track. Ricky C is an AOR driver from years gone by, but that's been the setup for today. If you have any more suggestions or recommendations for tracks I should do, then leave them down in the comments section down below. If you have any questions about your wheel settings, how to be fast in F1 2015, then leave them down in the comments. I'll try and answer as many as I can, and hopefully I can help you guys improve at getting faster on this game. So that's going to do this episode for today. Until my next video, guys, I'll see you next time.
I've got a question, if you'd hear me out. In your defense, you never had a chance, and so tell me straight, I won't go. This is our time now, I'm sure, make no mistake, that we are closer than we're far. and brace for impact. And find your